filled with the Holy Ghost and began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. There were dwelling in Jerusalem Jews. Must have been a commotion. Because when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded. And out of that multitude, we'll read 3,000 were born into the kingdom that day, so it was much larger. That had to come down from the upper room now. And the mob on the street was confounded, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? Now hear ye every man in our own tongue. Parthians and Medes, Elamites, scholars in Mesopotamia. 17 languages before they get done, as they spin them out, are recognized by the crowd. They were all amazed, and some were in doubt, saying, What meaneth this? Others mocking, said, These men are full of new wine. But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, Ye men of Judea, and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem, be this known unto you. Now hearken unto my words, for these are not drunken, as ye suppose, seeing it is but the third hour of the day. No devout Jew would drink before that 9 o'clock hour. But this is that which was spoken of by the prophet Joel, the Old Testament. In the last days, saith God, I will pour out of my Spirit upon all flesh. He quotes that passage, claims fulfillment that day, and then he takes another step. He does not preach his experience. He does not attempt to convince the crowd based upon his feelings. He explains his feelings with the Old Testament reference to the prophet Joel. But he starts where those people are with facts they can verify. He says, Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God, and he said men, which again they could identify with, because that's the side of the incarnation they had seen as God's nature moved into this tent of human flesh. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in the midst of you, which ye yourselves also know. Again, that was verifiable. You didn't have to be super spiritual or mystical to figure it out. A man approved of God by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in the midst of you, which ye yourselves also know. Him ye have taken, and with wicked hands have crucified and slain. They knew that too.